Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. I'm here in Conan Exiles, and I was doing another little series, I guess, on this, and I decided to rename it and kind of just start a different one. It was called, Conan Exiles Day 1, but I was well past Day 1 and on to Episode 5, or 6 even, this would have been. So, anyway, not the point. Stuff's been going on. I've been learning. The reason I decided, I was like, oh, I'm going to hang up this video series and concentrate on the game for a bit. But I've had quite a nice change of events here recently, and have certainly advanced pretty quickly here recently. Let's see, I made it up to level 33 before I started fiddling with some of the settings. We'll go here. There we go. I don't know that I messed with any of this stuff because I don't really know what a lot of this stuff is. And it's just me playing, so I'm not really sure how much it matters. But the experience multiplier is up by 0.5 with 0.5 experience added to crafting. I had the kill multiplier up by 0.5 too, but that seemed to be rushing things a bit. I can't decide whether I want to put the kill multiplier back up to 0.5 and maybe move the experience rate multiplier back down 1. It seems to be moving quickly now, but also I've been doing a lot of combat, a lot of catching thralls, and even killed a couple bosses at this point. So I've definitely done some stuff to rack up some experience. I'm not sure how much that 0.5 is affecting. It's not too much. On this, all I did was slow down the days a little bit. Turn them down to 0.5. I didn't mess with, I don't think, any of this stuff except I turned off the drop equipment on death. The combat, I turned up my damage multiplier by 0.5. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how much that's affecting the game. It hasn't really seemed to be. I don't feel super OP or anything. And like I said, I did 33 levels without changing anything. I feel pretty good that that's not too big a deal. As far as anything else in this, I don't think I messed with anything. The harvesting, that's the biggest recent change. I turned it up to 2 times on the multiplier. There's just not a ton of iron around here. In single player, I mean, there's plenty, but the iron run was getting a little, and I'll show you what I do for that. It was getting a little tedious. Then we have our crafting. Did I mess with this? I might have turned them down to 0.5, it looks like. I honestly don't remember. I allowed myself to build anywhere because it's really just me. I don't really know what thrall decay is, so I turned that off. I turned the purge off. It was getting close to the purge, and I'm just not ready. Not ready. And then I made the food container range 0.5 bigger. And that's what I've done to change the settings. As far as me, pop over here to attributes. I'll show you what I've been up to. I figured if it's really just going to be me and some thralls, I should invest in me and some thralls. I'm going to top this category out here. Right? Need one more point, and then I'll have everything in vitality. And I'm going to put 10 more points into authority and top that off And then with the last 5 points, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I'll kind of think on it when I get there. But I don't know that I'm going to invest anything in strength, even though strength weapons have been helping me out a lot recently. Uh, so I could either put 5 more in agility, grit, or expertise. Added carry weight would be nice, but I don't know how much nicer. And as far as what I would pick next, I mean, either one. Final hit when harvesting grants twice as many resources, or you're twice as likely to gather rare. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Hard worker would be nicer, but I'm not going. I don't have that many points. So I put 1 more point in here, put 10 in here, and then I have 5 to go in something else. I'll figure that out when I get down to the last 5 points. But for now, it's working out pretty well, I think. Got a decent stamina pool. I really was kind of wanting to focus on the agility build and weapons, just to play with those this time. So stuck the points in there. Knowledge is knowledge. We're growing here. You know, there's probably some things I'd like to pick out. The most recent thing I got was a beehive. I want to play with that. I'm gonna make some beer or liquor, possibly. As far as building is concerned, I haven't done much because I'm just not really overly focused on that right this second. I'm more focused on learning the game. Same thing with decorations. There's all kinds of stuff I'd like to play with. I just don't see the point of it. So really, I'm just trying to advance myself further and further along to make better gear, get thralls. Now, here's something that's interesting. So, I'm pretty sure I need ice for this to work. I'm nowhere near any ice. Or black ice, maybe? I don't know. But do you really need it? Because, I mean, what I've realized is that this thrall pot here is pretty good at preserving stuff, so not much time left on some of these things that have been sitting around for a minute. But you can see, I mean, look, it's 52 hours before my spoiled meat disappears. There's 6 hours on this, 4.5 on those, you know. So for now, I'm just kind of using this as my preservation bin. Truthfully, alright, I need to get moving, actually. I can talk. Alright, let's finish this up. So then, let's go to the map. I'll show you where I'm at. I started here. Here's my base. I did exactly what noobs do, because I'm a noob. And it's pretty easy to survive here. I found that, you know, basically what you see is what you get. You can see where I've been. And so far, this has been plenty of resources that I can use to do what I need to do. Like I said, the iron is a bit rough, but I'll show you that here in just a minute. In fact, we'll go do that now. Do I have any regular food on me? Yeah, I got some bone broth. Oh, you know what? I could eat that. Eat this right here. Just grab that. So as soon as it goes into my inventory, left 30 seconds left. Boom. That. Oh, okay, so it's the top one that's timed down. So 2 minutes, and then I guess, I don't know what the next steak will be. But I got 44 minutes on this other stew. I guess I'll keep that with me. I don't really know the difference between some of these things, if I'm being honest. 30 minutes, okay. I just want a little bit of regular grub. I didn't want to use my special flesh. I'll go over the base here when we get back. But I got my planter going. Oh, I've upgraded my altar set. That was my beginning religion. I managed to get this fantastically person right here, and that really helped me get new clothing. That's increased my carry weight and vastly increased my hit points. So that's nice. I gave her the improved armor's bench, so however much that helps too. But I definitely increased my armor. So another big thing I was trying to get, of course, was the Super Wheel of Pain. We've got it working overtime here. We got a couple of sorcerers and another named, well, one of the sorcerers is named. He's almost ready too, but he doesn't have a blue thing, so I don't know what that means. But anyway, so we have, what's his name? Gruth Dead Eater, and then Conan the Hammer. Oh, I should make some more oatmeal. And then I just picked up another sorcerer. I'm not really sure. I forgot I had that named sorcerer, so I'll figure out something to do with them. I don't know if they can do alchemy or not. But I need to make some more gruel real quick before I head out. Oh, I had some in here. I'd already done it. Okay, well that's fine. We have a little extra. I'll throw 30 in here just in case I come back with somebody else. Oh yeah, there's a spare armorer in there too. I don't know how long they can stay in there. Let's get these guys some more gruel. And I recently picked up the Yogg religion. I wanted the tortures work tables, really wanted. I wanted the rawhide bindings and the truncheon. Even picked up myself a Defari, or a Yogg priest. He's like bottom tier, just level 1, I think. But whatever, I had him, so I stuck him in there. This stuff's great. It gives you a buff of like a big health boost. Counts as food. I don't really know what hollowed means, but that doesn't anything for me. But it does give you a stamina boost, which is nice. And it also, as far as I can tell, it never goes bad. So that's decent. And then I got my Thermaturgy table and bench because I'm now a wizard. Beats is a wizard, y'all. I played this game a little bit. I've done several little playthroughs where I just turned all the cheats on, made everything super simple. You know, it takes 3 seconds to make a thrall. I flew around everywhere and just wanted to see, because you know there's like 40 crafting tables in this game, which is insane. And I don't know if that's an accurate count, but it's got it. I know there's over 30, so. And a lot of the crafting tables don't really show you what time is it. This one's going down a little bit. I don't really have any crafting recipes, so before you realize you can get, I think, oil from seeds, you have to throw them in there. The press. And basically, I just keep throwing different things in the dryer, the press, and the grinder, and then see what they get. Because again, there's not really any real recipes for you there. But what I did was, you know, I got in, I built my little base, started building my stuff, and then we should get a drink while we're in here. And we'll go back to the map. And I just slowly started working my way out. This cave, it was Sinner's Refuge, I think that's what it's called. My little pip's in the way. Was the first sort of like boss cave-ish. I don't know, it's not really that bad. There's no real boss in there, it's just a bunch of people. They can be high level though, and it has brimstone in it, so I was excited for that. And we have our Cavern of Fiends down here, and that's got sort of like a mini boss in it. He wasn't too bad. He got me down to about a quarter health. And that has crystal. And then I'll show you my little iron run here. What I've been up to. I managed to get this cool shield from... I don't know where. I don't know if it was killing one of the named people that I know now I can encounter. There's named folks kind of all through this area that you can run into. So maybe I got it from one of them, but I ended up with the legendary shield. Then, most recently, I'll show you. And I'll fly over there in a minute. But up here by this sinkhole is one of the headhunters. Part of the new DLC, whatever it is. I guess add-on. You don't pay for anything, right? Update. I'll get it. And there just happens to be a couple of easy sorcerers right there to pick up. And drag right over here. So what I did was got myself a really nice spear, a legendary spear. And I brought it up to fight this spider. And I had fought the spider before and had figured out it's not a really hard big boss to fight. But here's Iron Node number 1. And after I beat him, big old Spidey, I went and opened his chest, and I got the Dueling Blade of the Hawk. So with that, with the shield, it's going pretty darn good. There's Iron Node number 1. Now before I had any real weapons or was just kind of starting out, I obviously wouldn't have fought these hyenas. But they're no problem anymore with my level. So we can take these guys out. You might be able to see the Iron Node. That I'm headed for right here. One issue with the gathering turned up is yes, and there's another little iron node if you look right here. So this is number 4, but it's embedded in this stone here. Let's go ahead and drop that. Anything else weird I got picked up? Oh. Oh man, I didn't mean to bring these with me. Whatever. So there's 4, and you can just kind of work this shoreline. There's a couple more nodes not too far away. So once you get to the point where you can start fighting the hyenas, you know, the alligators and what have you, without getting too beat up, I started working down that shoreline. But I want to stick to what I've been doing. So. You can get a lot of resources just in this little area. On the other side of the river, not much, you know, other than aloe wood, bushes, and what have you. But this is a good place to get some experience, just killing deer. There's one big mean one usually around here somewhere. The spiders were too much in the beginning, for certain. So I'll show you what I did to sort of not have to worry about them too much. Right, there's that big deer up there. Now basically, you can fight this big deer and a couple hyenas, or you can work your way around them if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and... deal with those guys. And then as we get up in here, you'll start to see a decent amount of charcoal. Like a lot of charcoal, or coal. Yeah. So plenty of that. They've got the little bug trees, cactus or whatever. So you can get some of the dye materials. Now you might need to, you know, stamina was an issue when I first started doing this. Which you can get up pretty high. And then I go over here, and the sun's going to start going down soon. So we're just going to start climbing. Climb up this way. You can kind of get up to this ledge, and kind of chill, and then get up here. And then work my way around through here. Avoid all the spiders down there. Just stay up here. Climb your way around this rock. And here's a pretty safe node to harvest. Those spiders are going to come mess with you. And so this is what I would call the shorter iron run. You grab this, you see a big old spider with a friend up there. Grab it all. Because I need it. I was coming to get it anyway. And then I missed them, I passed a couple, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now. But there are some places where you can gather some gossamer. So, other than this spider, which I did have to fight for, this is after well, usually you had to fight. You can get through here without having to get into it with the big spider, though. And you can see that spider up ahead. The best part about that is once you killed that guy right there, if you need to, you're probably going to have to. This spider immediately runs and goes to fight this little tribe over here. And a lot of times will even go all the way up into the base and kind of ignore you. But as long as it's preoccupied, they're busy fighting each other. They're pretty close. Usually they're not this close. But obviously you might end up having to fight one or the other. And that's it. So with the extra harvesting on, we've got 1154 stone, which would be way too heavy. But you can see that's why you got to kill that other spider. It gets pulled into it. But yeah, once you get to the point where you can take out that spider, that's your iron run. It's pretty good. And so we're at, what did I say? Right around 1200. So let's say beforehand it would have been like a 600 run for iron ore. Not bad, not bad. So while we're up here, we'll just go and we'll head over to the trader I was talking about. Traders. I haven't messed with any rock dogs. I know they can hide a bunch of metal, but until recently they've been a bit too much for me. What is this? Huh. Is that a note? It is. Fascinating. Are these... Oh, there's a whole bunch. I don't want to miss out on that. I mean, I assume there's people here. They just haven't rendered in. I've been flying. Maybe there isn't any here. I don't know. I'm over encumbered though. Still too heavy. Well, I can pick back up if there's any issues. I don't think there's anyone up here. Little chest. A relic fragment. Oh, I wish I hadn't been cheating to find that, but whatever. That didn't give me anything. The sinkhole. Oh, well, I guess there's some story here. Some background. Okay, so they make the weird little demon guys. Did not know that. I'll pick that up. I'm not leaving it behind. Go back and create it. Because again, I just kind of want to show you. I don't know if the locations are the same on every map. Here it is. But after getting new armor, new steel poignards, I had gotten everything to steel. All my weapons, all my tools, I'd crafted up to steel. I'd gotten the better armor and gotten the armor that I'm wearing now, which is a 305 armor level and a 21 carrying weight. There. I made the long trek through here. Snuck by these guys and was really just kind of looking around, doing some exploring further out, trying to find maybe another cave or something. And found the sinkhole and found these guys. And what's really nice about, like I said, these guys is there's a camp right there that has a sorcerer. There's there that has a sorcerer. And I think it even had 2 sorcerers at one point. And there's another one not too far from here. It's not the map button pizza. Maybe it's Spine Breakers, or maybe over here at the Mitra camp. But basically, you can get 2 or 3 sorcerers just right in this very area. But the best part is once I did that and got some obelisks, came over to this lady right here, and I bought myself a war spear of the Black Circle. So I had a legendary spear and a legendary sword, or shield. Now, they don't work together, but I knew I wanted a legendary sword, and I knew you could get a legendary sword from the spider. I know you can get some decent thralls from these guys. And I'm going to grab something while I'm here. We're going to get another supply material. And those are really helpful. Not to mention when you turn these guys in, they give you all kinds of stuff. Whatever the stuff is called. See, there's one right there. Why does it keep double jumping like that? It's land. Thank you. So here's a sorcerer. You can just gang. See what I'm saying? This was nothing. There's like this tiny little camp. It's not that hard to take out, particularly now that I had the spear. So once I got the spear, I'm not used to flying, so the map is a little weird to me. But once I get here, I know how to get out. Past this horrible place. So I watched, several YouTubers just bust in here. They just ran by everybody. They went into like, this is so annoying. Why do you keep doing that? Ugh, I hate this flying stuff. But basically, they go into first person mode, right? And then they just blaze up here and start grabbing these notes like it was nothing. I died, as you can well imagine. Right there in the entrance, completely surrounded. All stabby stab. So I haven't really been up in there in this playthrough, but like I said, when I was straight up cheating, I know you can get all kinds of crazy good thralls in there, but I don't know if I'm quite ready for that or not. But that's one of those instances where watching your favorite YouTuber who's amazing at this game make it look so easy. It's because they're really good. They're definitely better than I am. Lose that for a minute. Light going. But truthfully, other than stay away from those rock monsters. Right from the get-go, obviously it took me a while to get to the point where I could fight a spider. I've been using the poignards, but I also found a broadsword. So the poignards with the broadsword and the shield. Why am I... Just fly, pizza. Stop. Sorry. Where am I? Yeah, I went too far. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, I'm really not good at knowing where stuff is flying around. I brought my new spear, and I ran in like a joker and just started fighting spiders, and I mean, it only took like 2 or 3 hits. Well, 3 or 4 hits, I guess. Fighting 1 or 2 at a time wasn't a big deal. I felt good. I got myself up here. I managed to kill one of these before I got into it with the spider. I had to fight another one at one point during the big spider battle, but what I managed to figure out, we'll get the torch back out, is that if you can kind of get them, or get him wrapped around this tree, or this tree in particular, like I don't have double jump. It makes no sense. Anyway, if I can get him wrapped around this tree, plant fiber, all you gotta do is just, dodge his attack, run around, stab, stab, dodge his attack, run around, stab, 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 dodge his attack, run around, stab, stab, and occasionally I could get like a 4th hit in, but usually at that point, at the 4th hit, he got me. So I kept it to about 2 or 3 hits, and just took a really, really long time to beat him. Another sorcerer. That might actually be a Yogg priest, I don't know. But once I got my badass sword, to go with my shield here, I think I'm about ready to do some real adventuring and go to the scary city. Hello. Thanks. And then, yeah, that's kind of cheaty, but I went over there. It's mine. Well, we'll do both. My level 1 smelter here, I put him through a lot. I'd love to get another one, but that's all I've been able to find are level 1s. I wanted to put some coal in here. This is my most recent acquisition here. And I want to start making some of these. Let's see what the buffs are like, what they do. I've got some Highland berry seeds, and that's the other thing. So when you get these, when you turn in these sorcerers, you get all kinds of stuff. So nice pile of silver dust, but I've been throwing these silverstone and goldstone in here. I don't really know why they don't grind down. Or whatever. Maybe it takes a long time. Throw that in there. But I was making this alchemical base, right? And you can see I have 3 in there. There's the sun. But what I want to show you is not in this bench, but this bench. And I should have, what, 113 alchemical base just from turning in a couple of the few sorcerers that I did. So I was like, man, gold and silver dust, I'm not in the right place. I read online that you gotta like you know, do the animal pen with these rock things. I don't know. It's just like many things in this game, it's fairly a complicated task. And then of course we have the supply drop, or materials. We're gonna open that and see what we got. Nice. So I got 500 iron bars and 500 steel bars. That's very, very good. Very happy about the steel. I'll just toss that in here for now. They're super heavy now. A language dictionary. Where did I pick this thing up? Written in the common tongue and with helpful notes, this dictionary contains enough information to read and write a foreign language. Details about how to speak it, however, is not part of this sentence. This dictionary will teach you how to write short notes in a new language. Like, for what? I learned Brethunium. Thank God. And maybe it has to do with sorcery, because you have to like have sorcerer pages and these books and stuff. I don't know, man. I have an ice spell and a... I don't even know what the other spell does, honestly. Why wouldn't I be able to scroll backwards? Here we go. Yeah, ice bridge. And reveal corruption. So I'm hoping that has some kind of use at some point. But I did want to check these out because I think, yeah, I'm going to do a couple of these. So we can get the plant fiber. I'll just run out and do that right now. Where's the truncheon? Oh, I forgot I was in the cheat mode. I broke it. It's thinking. Yeah, that makes me nuts. Now, I don't understand. So is this an experience multiplier? As I've already gotten one. Or is it just flat out like 40 experience or whatever? Until recently, I had all the shellbacks. I hadn't built out too far to get rid of those guys. But when I added on, I wanted the Yogg, the purified flesh. But it has to be pretty far away from this temple of, or my altar to set here. So I stuck the wheel in between it. And that gave me enough room. But when I expanded out that far, it affected my little dudes. So this first guy should be about done. This is my level 1 cook too. Seeds. Plant fiber. Go in there. Run around. Meat. 15 minutes on the soup broth. I don't really know what these do either. Not in the least. Look at my little aloe plant. Look at him. He's adorable. Let's throw the bugs in there. That's my weight light. Not too bad. I probably need all this stuff. I probably really could just leave this. You know what? I've just made an executive decision. Nope. I'm gonna throw this sorcerer stuff right in here. Again, I don't really know what that does, even, so. There we go, that's a little better on the way. I still have these stone daggers? Yeah, I don't need those either. I think I put my steel poignard away instead of those, so I want to get those back too. And, yep, that's what I did. We'll grab other iron. No, I don't want those. Get out of here. There they are. Grab those. There's a spear. The War Spear of the Black Circle. 44 health damage, 8% armor penetration. Spider Killer Extraordinaire. I don't know if I need sticks, but I'm not carrying those with me. Drop off the stone. Some arrows and some bows. Okay. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is take a quick break, because I have chugged a big glass of water and I need to refill that. Oh, and I like in here you can kind of get a little bit closer up on the shield and see the detail on it. Since I'm going to leave her standing here, we'll toss that on. Getting a little hidey hole. And I'll be back in like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Reached back, hit the restroom, and got a glass of water. You can see I started playing around with some of the different stuff. What was that? Just a bit more food. Oh yeah, so let's claim that. Because I don't think it counts unless you claim it. So, see, it says experience multipliers remaining. 19. So it's times 10. And then it also says 30 XP. So, oh, we've got another one. Anyway, harvest crystal and butcher corpses. That's on the plan of things to do anyway. So yeah, I'm trying to decide how this works. Sorry, I don't know much about that. Anyway, while I was out and about, I'm gonna have to head out in about an hour, 45 minutes. But I kind of wanted to go through, take this way. Show you a couple of things. Oh wait, don't I need to harvest corpses? I mean, yeah, this is a corpse, right? Guess not. Oh, butcher corpses. So, do I need to use the butcher's blade? Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Grab some fiber along the way. But I can see an iron node right off there in the distance. And that's kind of why I wanted to go this way. Switch to what I want. There's a little iron node. Oh, that's the hyenas. Alright, so we're right there. That's fine. Alright. Get some more iron. Right in there. And the point is that we'll come across several nodes along the way. But I also wanted to look for so we're just going to do this now. shows you how you can get plenty of hide. To get a little more serious. And actually, I think I will switch back here real quick. Because I think there's... Here we go. You can see there's several camps along the way. Oh. Use that Tanner. And not just on this side, but also along the coast here. Again, keep your eye out for iron. There's another deposit right here. And they're just kind of all dotted throughout here. Plenty of aloe. Here's what I was talking about. This should be a named combatant here. We have Syria, the Mad. Anyway, you can find these guys all throughout this area, really. Who's this? These people usually don't make it just because there's so many alligators.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
I don't think these guys are named anyway. So, good luck to you guys. Sorry. But also, you want to check these little interior islands. I think I know there's another camp on the other side over there. And then there's one or two you can find around this bridge. Here we go. It was definitely a bit easier at night. This just looks like another rando. Sometimes you can see who they are before they render in. Normally I wouldn't fly around like this. Actually, let's get a little further away from them. There's another just single fighter out there. Let's go see who this is. He's gonna go fight some alligators. This guy looks like a beast. Whoa! Alligator. Who are you? Kruth One Blow. You know, he might be the guy I got the shield from. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if I remember how I did this before. I think I'll just drop this up here. We'll exit creative mode and then go have some fun. So the Yogg Priest is up here, which means I'm close to the cave. Right? The entrance might be down below then. Oh, here it is. As far as like getting into here, this isn't too difficult. Particularly with my new sword. In fact, it was just one little hit from this guy, huh? They are toast. So. Definitely be able to raid this cave more than once. Let's pick my torch. Go. And as long as you don't mind beating up these little fiends, you can start to see the crystal in here. I did this with just the steel poignards. And back then I was running around with the broadsword and a shield too. Basically you can get up and pull these guys right to you. You deal with them how you want. And then once you get those little guys out of the way, let's pull them back just a little bit further. You get to this guy down here. Like I said, he's kind of like a mini boss. Stamina pizza. He's kind of quick. Got a little experience from that, and then we'll chop him up, I suppose. If we get anything special. Bunch of garbage. Alright. I'm here for the crystal. And now you got your crystal from your crystal cave. You can gather more, but that's not what I'm here to do, really. I don't need that on me right now. I might keep that crystal, though. Drop that. That. I should probably eat something. Carrying capacity gets up to 45. Like I said, it's not that difficult. I did it, like I said, with steel poignards. And, I don't know if I even used the broadsword on this guy or not. I'm back out into the beautiful, great big world. Oh, we don't need that. So we'll head back towards the river. Anyway, yeah, Yog Boy is right up here. I think you can get to him from up this way. So if you were looking for the Yog religion, which I most definitely was, we're right here. Go down one of these roads that you can start on. I guess I do have a chart on here. Good God. So like around EF4. Alright. Back to the river. And I'm gonna head up to where I got my sorcery stuff. I think there are other places where you can pick up sorcery. I believe there was another cave where I fought a sorcerer when I was doing the super cheaty run. And going this way, I think. Yeah, I'm much better with the pointers. Much better. So, I think I'm running the wrong way. I want to go around this way, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, this looks familiar. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Almost fell out of the world there. That looks fun. I'm assuming that's a pretty decent fighter right there. What's after me? Well, now it's like the spider and alligator fight. Who were you? Oh, just a regular old exile. Might have been a few of them. I think I gotta go this way. But these gators are a menace, aren't they? They look like they're on the move. Oh, guess they gave up. There's a big one. Come on, guys. Ooh. Guess what? Ooh, that was a little late.
Mad flesh!
I got a little friend for you here. Damn, that dude is tagging me. I brought you guys some friends. Dude! Zigzag. 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 How do I get over there? I feel like I'm still going up. Look at this. It takes a village. It takes a village to kill pizza. Here, let's get it. Let's get some more friends going here. Maybe here. Ride an elevator. So do I need to build an elevator to ride an elevator? Or are there elevators around? Woo! Get up there, lady. Alright, let's grab a drink. And I'm gonna go to this scary city here. And see if I can reproduce what I did the last time I came here. Now here's a question. Does the mask keep you from getting corrupted? I wouldn't think so. Oof. Yeah, I don't really remember. The unnamed city. So I guess I'm gonna head to this big purple building. Oh shit. I chose poorly. Get out of here. Oh, who's that? Alright. Well, they're not too tough, are they? What do you get from these things? Pat skin and demon blood. I don't know where that archer went. Well, I remember skeletons. I obviously forgot the bats. Yeah, we're headed in there. Anyway, I found this room, this map room. I wanted to get that while I was here. I know you can get some of the obelisks. For some experience. I'm sure there's all kinds of cool notes around here. Well, they really got this place locked down, don't they? Makes me want to know what's up there. Anything good? Let's chomp this guy real quick. Why, pizza, why? Woo! Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks like a real fun place to be, doesn't it? Drink one of my super potions. Alright, well. We'll creep along the edge there. Well, we can. There we go. Now we're getting corrupted. Let's do this. I want to say I want to be down there. Like I said, there'll be tons of stuff I'm gonna miss. But I was really hoping to see that obelisk again. Yeah, this looks safe. That's a big dude. Holy crap. That is a big dude. I wonder if he's a bad guy. Is something chasing me? These just noises. I mean, how poor of a decision do we think this is? Hey, buddy. Are you friendly? You're not attacking me. Okay. Warmaker Clay. Hey, I think I have one of your
I
spears.
smell you, human.
Oh,
The stench of your kind has not improved throughout the eons.
yikes. Is there more?
Ashes and dust, human. Ashes and dust.
Yeah,
All that remains of what we once were.
sounds like a rhyme.
Echo of an echo. In my mind, I still walk the streets of our city. The iron scent of blood as I pass the temple of the old serpent. The thrumming power in my veins as I chant the ritual of summoning. The intoxication and ecstasy of knowledge. Ashes and dust. The ages turn, human.
Oh man, I had my mic up the whole time. Anyway, hell, it might have been better that way. He's killed by a giant snake. Well, I sure was. I sure was. That's alright though. Obviously I need to do some more work before I get to that point, don't I? Did it work? Maybe some heavy armor? Not really sure how that's all gonna work. But hey, that was fun. I had a good time. I have some bat skin. I'm curious to see what you can do with that. What do you do with bat skin, my friend? What can you do with bat skin? I have an armor in here. So I can make this thick hide. It's elephant hide, feline pelt, wolf pelt, bear pelt. Bat skin. Looks like it just turns into skin or hide. So I don't know if that's useful or not, or if you need bat skin for anything else. Like many things in this game, I just don't know. crystal. Matt Damon blood. I always get the wrong desk. There we go. Matt Damon blood. We'll throw the snacks in there. And I got some silver coins. Like I guess I can grind into silver dust. We getting a sandstorm? Kind of looks sandstormy. Anyway, I don't have a clue as to how long I had that mic off there. But basically I was like, I wonder if I should fight this snake. I wonder if I should fight this snake. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. And I wasn't. I wasn't ready. Let's squeeze some fish. Now here's something I'm wondering about. So, I'm not really in any shelter. I was curious to see if my gear is taking damage. No. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, I was in a bit of shelter. Let's go up here and see. Doesn't look like anything's going down. Science. Well, science says that's awesome. I would have expected it to beat my my clothing up. All right, let's get Groose Death Eater here. I think what I'll do is, you know, oh, I have both of them ready. Oh, we'll stick Groose in here. Yoink. Oh, look, now we can make some things. What do we got? Research. A faded page to add to the tome. Page added to the tome. So just different stuff to make it. So 10 failed sorcerer pages, or plant fiber, sacrificial blood, and a flask. Okay. And an inking brush. I can get one of those. Neat. And I have a spare sorcerer for now. I might stick them at the alchemy bench just to see if they can do that. I mean, I think you can stick most thralls in anything. And then Conan the Hammer is getting there. Getting there. So, anytime I try to do anything around this dancer, for some reason, it gets all laggy and weird. But yeah, so far so good. That was kind of fun. It was nice to get out. Obviously, I'm not snake ready, right? Oh yeah, I got some. Well, I guess I didn't really get much corruption, did I? But we'll work on that. Like I said, I probably need to get maybe heavy armor. I don't know. Maybe I should have put the 5 points in strength. Certainly wasn't going to work with the poignards. The pike. Now that snake was figure out a strategy to deal with that guy for sure. At the moment, I currently do not have one that seems to work. Let's throw that in there so they don't go bad. And I went from an hour to 9 hours. I assume it shrinks again as soon as I put it back in my inventory, but at least it'll last a little longer there. Yeah, not bad. And it's night. Cool. Well, like I said, I got to run an errand, unfortunately. I got to take off, and then, of course, I'll be making dinner. And, so I won't be back for a good minute. But that was fun. And like I said, hopefully, you know, you get an idea of what's going on. I basically just tried to summarize, like, 4 episodes or whatever it was of my last series. Into a little package that I can kind of go from here on. Like I said, I didn't like the title of the old one at all. And like I said, it wasn't day 1. I was, you know, level 30 something. So obviously it wasn't day 1. So wasn't the best wording on that. But this is cool. Like I said, you've got the general idea of what's going on. Let's give myself that last point in vitality thing. And I'm going to go for Glutton for punishment. So when I take damage, I regenerate the last instance of damage taken over 15 seconds. I topped off my first category here, my first attribute. We've got vitality all the way up to 20. So health should be in good shape, right? And maybe that'll help a little more with that snake. I don't know. I think I need more armor. I think I was poisoned. I should bring more of the antidote with me. We'll grab 10 of those on the next run. And maybe eat a buff. Play with some food. That's what I really need to do. See what kind of foods I can get going and get myself another cook. So, plans for the future, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to call it good. I got to go. I feel like I said I got a good spot. You know, things explained pretty well as to how and where I'm at now and how I got here. And what's going to go and happen from here. I do like going out at night, though. It helps you find the campfires a lot easier. Alright, well, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day. And y'all be good to each other.